Hello everybody and welcome back. So today I'm getting ready for a date and I'm going to take you along with me. So we're going to go from this to this. But I'm going to show you the whole process, the hair, the makeup, the potential outfit. I haven't completely decided on the outfit, but I'm going to show you anyway. Before we get into it, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. I was thinking about going in with my Dior foundation, but I've been loving my Makeup Forever HD Skin so much as of late. I'm using the shade 1N10 by the way, and it's been really working for me, so I think I'm going to go with this. I was also thinking about my Iconic London one, but I wanted a little bit more of a foundation base today. Whoa, that almost got all over my sweater. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be my first date in a while. I mean, I've been asked on a few other dates, but I haven't gone. I just didn't feel like it was right, but this one is exciting. So I matched with him on Hinge, and I actually know of him. Like, we would go to the same high school parties a lot. He went to a different school though, but I never talked to him, but I know a lot of him. My friends know him well, ones that have known him for longer. I just have never spoken to the guy, and he seems really, really sweet. It's the first date in a long time that he just completely planned it. All I have to do is show up. And that's really exciting to me. That hasn't really happened to me in my lifetime, probably because I was not dating the right type of guys. Obviously, I was not. But that hasn't happened to me since my first ever date in high school. It's really exciting to just be able to show up. It's cute. He planned a whole thing. I would say this date is going to be a 2-for-1 because it's going to be like a longer day date. It's going to go from a day date to a night date. He's taking me to an Oilers game, which you may know I'm a Flames game, so I did have to purchase one of these, which goes against everything. See, my body is just rejecting it, just holding it, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do. But the hair tells the truth. I am a Flames fan. Now for concealer, I'm using my Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury in 3.5 Fair. I just suddenly just got a heat wave. I don't know, I'm having a, what is that? A heat attack? I don't know. I'm suddenly so hot. It's the nerves. It's the pre-date nerves happening. I've actually been liking that concealer more and more as of late. I kind of wrote it off in the beginning, but I've been reaching for it this week and it's really lovely. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my setting powder. This is the Cherry Blossom setting powder from Huda Beauty, and I'm taking that on a dry sponge. I'm just going to place that under my eyes to kind of softly bake right here, just because my under eyes have been creasing so much as of late and it's annoying. I'm kind of just going with the flow. I don't have a really big idea on what I want to look like today, so I'm just gonna go with it. Now for my bronzer and contour, I'm going to take a little bit of my Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Amber. This is the Cheeks Out one, just because I wanted a softer effect today. And I'm just going to place that in the hollows right here. Just loosely for the moment. I might just carry a little bit onto my jaw, just the tiniest amount. And then I'm going to switch over to my Makeup by Mario Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light. I'm just going to take that on the same brush and I'm going to carry that onto my forehead. This is finally starting to match me. And I just wanted it to be subtle. I really liked how it looked the other day when I did this. What video was that in? I've been filming so much I don't even know what that was anymore. Oh yeah, my cold makeup look. I love that look. So I'm going to implement a few of those techniques into this look. I think that has been chilling down here long enough. So I'm just going to sweep it away. Lovely. Now I'm going to be going in with the Perfector. I don't know, it felt right to me today. This is the Makeup by Mario Transforming Skin Perfector in the shade Light. And I'm just going to take that on my normal setting brush, which is a Moda Balm 125. I'm just going to do a nice little sweep, a couple taps. Perfection. So now it's time for blush, and I have two options here. I was going to do a little mixture of Hope and Believe from Rare Beauty, just because I do want to hope and believe that this is the right one for me. I hope so, because that would be nice and easy, wouldn't it? Or the Heaven's Glow blush in Venetian Rose from M Cosmetics. So I think I'm going to go with the powder option, just because I did put a powder on my face. I think it's going to just make my life a little easier right now. Since I'm not wearing a highlighter, this is going to add more radiance. So I'm just going to take that on this little brush here. This one's discontinued and very, very old. Look at the paint cracking off of it. Perfect. That is such a nice shade. And I did carry it a little bit everywhere, just like that I'm cold kind of trend. I just love that blush placement too much. It's so cute. Now I'm taking a little bit of my LYS Triple Fix powder to set the rest of my face here in the center. Okay, and the base is done. I think it looks awesome. So now I'm just going to do my brows, prime my lids, and I'll be right back. This is actually helping me so much more than you even know. Sometimes when I have first dates and I'm doing it all by myself without filming it, I think way too much about what I'm doing and my makeup ends up looking not my favorite, so I don't feel the best about myself. So this is really helping me keep on track. So thank you. So I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury The Super Nudes Easy Eye Palette, and I'm going to take this shade first. I think my skin looks so good. Nice. I'm going to crease it up. Flicking it out a little bit. I'm going to do like a makeup look that makes me feel the best, because if I'm feeling the best, I'm going to be my best, and I'm not going to think about myself at all. Now I'm going to take a little bit of these two shades mixed with this Smith 247, and I'm going to place this in my outer corner. I'm going to follow like a soft glam kind of look here. And I don't like this situation right there, and I'm having trouble blending that out, so I'm taking a bit of my LYS Triple Fix to fix this. And I'm just going to I'm just gonna bust it down real quick. And I'm just gonna buff it out real quick, is what I meant to say. Perfect. Now I'm going to take my little Huda Beauty Life Liner Quick and Easy Very Brown Precision Liquid Liner. Anything else you would like me to say, eyeliner? Longest name? Actually, I forgot to do something. I want to set my lid with a little bit of a lighter shade, and this one ends up looking a little dark on me, so I'm going to take some from my Makeup by Mario palette here, mixing it in with this peachier shade. See, that's a little bit too bone, so I'm taking that peachy on top. I kind of did an accidental thing and I dipped into the dark brown here, but I think it's going to end up pretty good. Just going with what fate is doing. Okay, now I'm taking my Huda Beauty eyeliner and I'm going to create a small wing. No, I'm doing that thing where it starts off small, but it starts getting bigger and bigger. I get nervous because, you know, I have this curse. If my eyeliner doesn't turn out good that day, I know I'm not going to have a good night out. But this is fine. I feel like that looks a little chubbier than what I was wanting. I feel like this is looking like a 2015 eye. Okay, I just had to extend it a little bit. It was just looking a little too stubby and chubby, but that's better. I kind of just outlined a baseline with that light shadow I used on my lid, and that just sharpens it up nicely as well. And then I'm going to run a little bit of that first shade we used in the crease just on the lower lash line, just a touch of it. And there. I'm going to repeat it on this eye and I'll be right back. And here are the eyes all done. I really like how they turned out. Usually I just keep it at the crease, but I like the shadow brought into the outer corners. I think it looks so good. And the bright bone shade on my lid, so fantastic. And I love this eyeliner to wear in the inner corner like this Huda Beauty one. It's so live proof. I sometimes even walk out of the shower with it still on after like my couple rounds of cleansing. It's crazy. So yeah, it's gonna last. Eyes are done. I used my Tower 28 Make Waves mascara just because I really rely on it. But now let's move on to lips, and I'm going to do a pretty classic combo. I'm starting off with Anywhere Caffeine from Makeup Forever. Whoa, you guys are so far, sorry. With a little bit of MAC Teddy 2.0. And to make it a little bit more vibrant, Makeup by Mario Rose Glow. I think that's cute. Now I'm just going to heat up my curling wand and I will be right back for the hair portion. Okay, while my tools are heating up, I'll tell you what I did because I washed my hair last night. So I did the pre-wash the Holy Roots hair oil from Fable and Mane. I really like this stuff. It was my first time using it and I really like how it spread across my scalp. I think I like how it went in my hair better than the JVN one that I've been using. That was the first one I ever used, but this one went in a lot easier and I feel like I had to use less of this one to cover my scalp and really get it in there. So I like that. Obviously I'm going to have to continue using it to see how it works for me, but I liked my first experience. And then I washed my hair with my Deviness shampoo and conditioner. I don't have it here with me, it's at my mom's because I used her steam shower last night. It was awesome. And then when I got home, I put on my Redken Acidic Perfecting Concentrate, which is just incredible. This one's almost empty. It's fantastic. This stuff is incredible. I can't preface that enough. And now I'm going to put in the Coco and Eve Like a Virgin Miracle Hair Elixir. This stuff is awesome because you can use it as a styling serum. It's very hydrating. You can finish your hair with it. And if you're staticky or if you just have a lot of flyaways, you can use a little bit to calm it down. There's a lot you can do. You can apply it to damp hair as well. It truly just does it all. Just going to take a little bit of that and I'm going to run it through because it also acts as a heat protectant. But my hair is so staticky these days because it's winter time. I think I need to get a few more humidifiers for my house. I also got new extensions this week, so they're a little extra long than I'm used to, but it's fun for a moment. I can always cut them. So I'm just going to split my hair. And I like to curl my hair away from my face, and I always go one direction because I find that if I alternate, my hair gets piecey and I don't like the way it looks. So I go all one way. I'm using my T3 curling iron. It's the one that has 3 barrels. I'm using the middle barrel, which I believe is 1.5 inches. So I just curl it away and I'm not going to touch it. And I got this brush from Tangle Teezer. I really like it. It smooths out my hair really well. Now I'm going to let down another section of hair. I kind of do it in 3 sections, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. Because I do have those extensions in my head, I go track by track. Those are my sections. And because I'm going all the same direction, it's obviously going to have like a weird split in the back. So I try to curl one way a little bit more each section, if that makes sense. I'll try to curl one way like to here, just so that it blends nicely when my whole head is down. So this piece should be curled away from my face on this side, but I'm going to curl it away from this side. I hope I'm making sense. I'm starting to get real nervous for my day, y'all. Y'all. I just said y'all. My extensions I get are Bellamy now. I used to get a different brand, but now I get Bellamy and the color is Cinnamon Mocha. I don't know what my previous extensions were from. They were like a different thing. I don't know what they were. And I do something different with the front of my bangs here. So I'll do that after. But for my top layer, I like to kind of grab a diamond shape. Well, what I think is a diamond shape in the back. I don't know. And then I curl all of that one direction. The top layer, I always start at the back. This is difficult to do in my office. I usually do it in my bathroom with my big mirror, but this is the mirror I'm using now and it's so different. I can't see. And I guess I just remembered I'm wearing a hat, so I don't have to be that precise with up here. So that's nice. And with my front piece, I do the exact same thing. I just kind of drag it out. And I'm going to hit this with my Dyson in a second. It's gonna look crazy, and there's that little bump there, but I'm going to get rid of that in a minute. And since these are new extensions, they're not curling the way I'm used to right now. They're kind of falling apart, so I'm going to hit it with a lot of hairspray. So now I'm grabbing my Dyson Airwrap. I'm going to use this brush head, and what I'm going to do for my bangs is I usually split them up into 2 layers, kind of like the curtain bang situation. So I'm going to curl this top piece back towards the back of my head like this. I gotta crouch. So I go like this, I hold it for a second, I do a couple brushes, and then I let it just flop, and then I take these front pieces and I go downwards towards my nose. And I do the exact same thing. So I'm going to do that with the machine on now. And then I take those pieces with the machine on and I kind of go like this and roll them towards the back of my head. And then that creates a really nice puffy front. Like that. And then I just cover my face, spray with a little hairspray, and I smooth it back. And there, I'm just going to let this cool down for a bit and then I'll brush it out. I just quickly changed while this was cooling. Now I'm just going to give it a light brush through. Perfect. I look painfully awkward in this hat. Okay, but here is the look all complete. I feel good. I'm feeling good. I'll bring you in closer so you can see some close-ups. And now I'll show you what I was thinking for the outfit. So here's the base outfit first. It's a cute little bodysuit. This is from Aritzia, and these are my favorite comfy jeans if I'm going to be sitting a lot. These are from Good American. They're so cozy. But I don't know what I'm going to do with my shoes. I think I'm just going to wear runners just so I have good grip. And then I'm going to show you the 2 jackets I was thinking of. So there's this one here. This is from Calvin Klein. I got it from the Bay a couple years ago. I think it's so flattering. I really like this one, and I'll show you the other. And this one is the other one. I think this one's really cute. I like how it's light, like the top, but it's making the top look pretty pink. I think I'm leaning more towards the first one, and this one's a lot hotter and it's not that cold of a day, so I'm leaning towards the first one, but I'm curious to know which one you would have picked. They're both really good. This one's also from Calvin Klein from the Bay. I got it for like $100, which is ridiculous. That's going to be all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's date get ready with me. Wish me luck. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a like. It would help me out so very much over here. And I'll make sure to link everything I used in today's video in the description down below. So feel free to check that out. I appreciate you all for being here and watching and supporting me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.